right, guys. Welcome back. Episode 26. You made it. Survived the birthday.
Oh, yeah. I forgot that last.
Good times. Yeah.
Last week was the 25th.
Right.
On the 25th, your golden birthday.
That's right. It's my golden year. I'm peaking. This is it. It's all downhill from here. That's what I've been told multiple times. But yeah. Little small birthday. It was nice. Just got to work, hang out. But then my boss gave me Friday off, which was pretty nice. So
nice.
We're going to chill today.
There you go.
Very, very good. But things been good with you?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Just been working over at the house, trying to get the backyard and garden stuff straight. Looking to try to get Thomas to come over. Just help me do whatever. Probably plan.
Nice.
So.
Well, there we go. So wanted to talk about TV show today, and you've only seen one season of it. There's 2 seasons now, but it's called SEE, S-E-E, and it's on Apple TV. But do you kind of want to explain like the premise of it?
Yeah. So in the first season, basically, it's in the future. Takes place in the future, and everyone's blind because
Of a disease.
Yeah, it was like a disease that took over the world.
COVID-19 came in.
Yeah, and they were basically, the belief of the people that are blind is that God made them blind because of like how wicked the world was, I believe.
Yeah.
So they think seeing is like heresy and like wicked. So there's a guy named Jerry Morrell who claims to be able to see, and as the season progresses, his storyline progresses. He has children, and
yeah, that guy's busy. He went to like every tribe and started populating. Like, I feel like he's got so many kids.
So his offspring can see, and the show is just sort of like an encompassing sort of. You described it well with tribes. Like there's more. It's almost tribal.
Yeah, civilization has gone back to almost like the Iron Age, like Bronze Age type of stuff. I think it's set about 500. I think years into the future, close to like 1,000 or so. Somewhere in between there, I want to say. Because it's been like at least a couple generations where people have not been able to see. And then now, all of a sudden, there's some babies popping up that can see because of Jerry Morrell. But yeah, I would say it's very tribal. It's very primitive type of like setting or like lifestyle, how they live.
The main character is
Jason Momoa.
And he's like just this tribal beast.
He is so badass, dude. He is awesome. Like, it's tough.
But the show itself, like, forget about like the storyline and whatnot. I guess when Apple shot it, they did a really good job of, like, they brought in people who were blind and couldn't see to help train their cast on how to like act and things like that. And like even in the details in the picture when it's like playing.
So amazing.
Yeah, like there's little things that can be appreciated or looked over.
Oh, dude, it's crazy. Way. Yeah, if you really pay attention to the show, so everyone's blind theoretically, other than these 2 kids, but everyone is blind. So they live in this village, but the village is on a grid system. That's how it's placed, and on their like roads or pathways in the village, about maybe at like the 7-foot mark or like height, there's a rope that goes like this way and another rope that goes across, like when you reach an alleyway. And on those ropes they'll hang little tiny ones, so when you walk it'll hit your face or your shoulder and it hits it, and that's how you know like you're on the road, like on the path. Or you put your stick up with your walking stick and you touch the rope like that, so you know where to walk. Like,
yeah,
there's like little tiny stuff like that, and like just the way I don't know, I think they've done a great job with making it seem like actually these actors are blind.
Yeah. No, I think that being an actor in this movie or TV show is like probably pretty intense in terms of trying to learn how to be blind.
Like they're learning how to how they walk, like how they crawl, like always do like a little surrounding, like push stuff. Like everyone has a walker, but usually at the end it was like a spear because it's like also like your weapon. But I think just the show is so well done. And the first season was just amazing. Second season I just finished, and I mean it's just going like a little bit more like deeper into it.
Like I saw some of the trailer, so I know that like sort of from what I can gather, the premise of season 2 is, you know, and not to spoil it. So if anyone wants to watch it and be surprised, I would click off now. But,
skip ahead.
Season 1, Jason Momoa's daughter, I'll put air quotes because it's not technically, it's Jera Morel's daughter and Jason Momoa's like wife.
Yeah.
And she was pregnant before she met him, but he takes sort of ownership of these children. But they decided to go to Jera Morel, and that sort of is where it ends.
Yeah.
It's season 1. And season 2, from the trailers, you can sort of gather that at the end of season 1, I think the son got out and Jason Momoa was there, but the daughter had just been drug away.
Daughter got taken to a different, like, she pretty much got sold into something like that, so they had to go rescue her. So it's pretty much rescuing her and like, learning more about the hierarchy within like the civilizations now.
Yeah.
It's like what you're going into.
And it turns out to be like Jason Momoa's brother, who
is played by Baptista. It's a guy from Guardians of the Galaxy. Dax or Rax. Dax.
I've never seen Guardians.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure his name is Bautista. Dan, do you know what I'm talking about?
No, I mean I knew the guy just from seeing him, but yeah, he's a pretty big dude. And then obviously Jason Momoa was trying to get his daughter back, and I think that's where she got sold. But like,
that's the guy, Dave Bautista. There he is. Jacked, swole man. He's like huge.
Yeah.
He's so big, almost like The Rock. Like, that's funny. Yeah, I don't think they compared. Yeah, but he's big. Yeah, and they're brothers. But it's just really cool because, everyone's blind, and like sometimes I forget that these people are blind
because of how well they can do everything.
Yeah, they're doing all this stuff. It's just really cool, and they made their own like kind of language with like sign language on their hand, and then their messages are like done in ropes, like with strings.
Like
this is just one long string, but there's like knots in the string that like somehow are like letters and words.
Yeah,
so they just like fill down the rope, and then they go back and then reset it again. You're like, oh god.
Yeah.
No, but it's just amazing. My only problem with it, they say it takes place in like Philadelphia or something like that, or Pennsylvania. I think is what they say it takes place.
I have no clue.
I'm fairly certain, but it's here on the East Coast. But ain't no way in hell it looks like it.
Why?
Because it's actually filmed in Vancouver, Canada. But just like the terrain of where they said Philadelphia, I'm like, bro, there's so many mountains. It's like so crazy. Really. I don't know about that one, boss.
That's funny.
But yeah, so. Good TV show. I just finished second season. Big cliffhanger on that one. I am looking forward to season 3.
They canceled the show. They're not doing 3 anymore.
Oh, you for real?
No.
Oh.
But how funny would that be?
I've been like, oh, well, that sucks. I don't know how I got into this. But, dude, Jason Momoa is a badass.
Yeah.
He's so good. Oh. Really?
Yeah, no, it's a really good show. There's really good like intense fighting scenes like in the first episode.
Oh yeah. Yeah, the way they fight too is just insane. With like, they're like always like picks up like dirt, sand, snow, whatever it is, and like and throws it. And when he throws it, he can like hear where it hits the ground and where like it hits something like higher, which would be a person, and then he like knows like where people are.
Jason Momoa has I don't know if they really go into it more in. They probably do in season 2, but has a past.
Oh yeah, it's wild.
Like he used to be like a slave trader.
He was a slaver, and he was a Trivantian or something like that, which is like another like country that everyone like fears.
Oh really?
Yeah.
So yeah, he's like basically a reformed savage.
Dude, 100%.
So like, if people mess with him, he takes care of business. So.
Dude. And the way he kills was wild in the first season.
Yeah.
I will admit.
Like taking his sword and
the
like
sword going
crushing
around,
it.
dude. It's crazy. So no, I recommend if y'all want a little TV show to watch, it would be that.
And Apple TV is only like $5 a month, right?
Yeah. The other thing, I don't know if I talked about it or not. Did I talk about Ted Lasso?
I don't know who that is.
Ted Lasso is another show on Apple TV that I really think everybody should watch. It is such a good show.
Yeah. We watched Servant.
Really? I haven't heard of that one.
It's strange.
Really?
Yeah.
The Ted Lasso one is the guy from Meet the Millers.
Mm-hmm.
Jason something, I want to say. Fuck.
The goofy looking dude?
Yeah. I'll show it to you right here. Ted Lasso. There he is. Jason Sudeikis.
Oh, gotcha.
You seen him before?
Mm-hmm.
But he does like a great job. Like, pretty much it's all set in England, where like this soccer team's like doing terrible. So the lady also like pretty much she like doesn't care about the soccer team, so she like wants to run into the ground because a bunch of like backstory stuff. But hires this Ted Lasso guy who's a football coach in Kansas, but football, like a little joke there. But he ends up being like one of like the most like positive, loving, nicest people like in the world, and it's so hard to hate him. That's great. I love it.
Yeah.
Dude, and the jokes, there's like his humor analogies are amazing. So
I'll have to look into it.
I recommend that one too, Ted Lasso. I think people would actually really laugh at that one. Because it's really funny, but then somehow it gets really deep at points. You're like crying. You're like, damn, all right.
We just finished Vampire Diaries.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Shit. That takes a while.
Yeah, we just finished. Yeah, I don't know. It was all right.
You team... oh, God. What is this? What are the brothers' names anyway? Jason?
Damon and Stefan.
Stefan, there we go.
I don't...
Who are you, Stefan or you Damon? I'm a Damon.
I'm not picking either of them.
What are you, a Klaus?
Hey, Klaus is a cool dude. No, I'm a Rebecca. I'm on Team Rebecca.
I don't know.
Klaus's sister, the blonde.
I didn't watch the show that much. Just from
you.
what Grace has told me and the stuff I've seen. Oh.
It was an interesting show. It had pretty good story.
Yeah. Neither Brad is also just a good actor.
It just like, I don't know. It seemed like they were stretching.
Drags on a little bit.
Yeah.
Keep going. Dude, that's
at some point I'm like, yeah, I don't know if all this stuff is.
Dude, that's why I don't understand how Grace and them have been watching Criminal Minds for like almost a year now. It's like 15 seasons. And there's like 25 episodes like in each season.
I could watch Criminal Minds.
They're like an hour each, but like dog. Every episode is like actually the same thing. Like,
but they figure it out.
Killer happens. You got like 30 minutes of like investigation stuff, and then at the 45-minute mark, it's someone randomly goes, "I bet it's like this." Like someone somehow make some random ass connection, pulls it out of thin air.
Nah, they get it,
and they go, "Oh, the suspect must have this or be like this," and then, of course it's right. And then in the next 10 minutes, the guy's gone. Done.
Yeah, it's
do it all again.
It's perfect,
dude. That's your 15 seasons. I can't do it. I would die.
It's like you watch Grey's Anatomy though.
Dude, yeah, I rag on that. At least the last season. I haven't watched this season's yet, but last season's was trash, man. It's terrible. But Grey's Anatomy used to be really good. But that was a mix of of the drama and then the surgery stuff came in, and then it got turned back into drama, and then it turned into more of awareness, wokeness, I would say. It got really political, the TV show. That's what I thought.
It has to.
I was like, damn. I just want to see someone get cut,
Have
surgery.
you seen You?
I just started the third season right now. The first episode. Have you already seen it?
Yeah, some of it, and Sarah's seen a lot more. But that show in this season,
try to finish it today.
Is I think that they're making fun of so it's taking place in Seattle or no San Francisco.
Yeah, it's definitely Cali.
It's San Francisco Cali type.
Yeah.
And I feel like the producers are making fun of that area, but it has some really, really funny, political,
really?
stuff. Yeah.
Oh, great. Yeah, so
funny if you, take it that way. Some people take it too serious.
Yeah.
But.
So I just started and just finished the first episode right before you got here.
Yeah, I was laughing so much with Sarah, and then I was like, yeah, I can't watch this anymore.
Yeah, no, use a good ass show. The first two seasons are really it's a little bit slow in this first episode, but obviously the cliffhanger at the end for the opening was pretty good. So hopefully I'll be able to finish it by this weekend.
I feel like it's the same thing too, though. It's just the season is somebody killing somebody, and then figuring out how to get away with it.
Yeah, I guess so.
But yeah, I haven't seen the rest of the season. Sarah continued watching, and I was like, I just don't care enough because they just I don't want to ruin it too much, but in the first episode, someone dies.
Yeah, I know.
So
I did not see that coming. I will admit, I thought that was gonna be a long-term plot character throwing in the mix no
toasted in 20 minutes.
Literally at the end, I was like, oh shit, this bitch is actually dead.
Yeah. So I don't know. It sort of was man, this is a little much, but
yeah, for real. But yeah, so TV shows, man. TV show season once it starts getting cold, I feel like that's when a lot of TV shows start coming out.
What other TV shows should?
Well, I'm getting Grace to start watching. I think we start next week. Full Metal Alchemist anime. Yeah, because I just finished Schitt's Creek with her.
I'm gonna try to get Sarah to watch Rick and Morty.
Oh yes, dude!
Rick and Morty.
Rick and Morty. Rick. Dude, that show is so good, and after every episode of that, if people don't know what Rick and Morty is, TV show, it's on Adult Swim, cartoons, animated type of show, but it's high level, I would say, humor, especially with Rick's humor. It's very philosophical type of jokes and jabs in here and stuff, but there's also a lot of truth that he says, which is also really funny. But even within the animation and drawings, I watch this YouTube channel after every episode that goes through all the missed details, 15-minute breakdown.
I bet that's sick, huh?
Yeah, dude, it's the best thing. So we'll say you can notice that Rick does this with this device over here, and we see this at the end, and that was the setup for it. But it was never not really pointed out, discussed, but it's on the background. You can see a picture of them in an episode, season 1, episode 2 is in the picture of this episode here. That little detail. Why did that need to be put in?
Yeah.
But they did it anyway. They do a lot of little detail, and it's great.
Yeah, Rick and Morty is definitely a high level show. I think the creators of it are pretty passionate about what they do.
Well, I know. Oh damn, his name just escaped me. I forgot what his name was. That Dan Hartman, I believe, is what it is. Dan, when he does his the Rick time voiceovers, because it's one guy that does a lot of different voiceovers. Yeah.
He plays Rick and Morty.
And I think
some of the
Mr.
random
Butthole and stuff like that.
Random characters.
Yeah. But yeah, he's really good. But he actually drinks shots of tequila while filming Rick.
Yeah.
Because Rick's kind of mad scientist vibes, drunk all the time. Because his knowledge and power is too much. He has to numb his mind with alcohol. But Dan Harmon's like literally taking shots like in the studio, and his like producers are like, okay, like say the line. He's like, I think I need one more shot. And they're like, no, you're already like, you're at your golden peak. If you could take one more, you're gonna start getting sloppy. And he goes, fuck you. Like, takes it back. And they're like shooting, and they're like, yeah, we lost them. The guy was like hammered, like, and he's slurring all the words, and he like, you'll literally just be like, oh my god, I am hammered right now. Oh, but it comes out so well in the anime, like in this, animation. But yeah, I think that's a good TV show to watch. But yeah, we're starting watching anime, Full Metal Alchemist. I think that's gonna be a good one to start off with for her because it's not too far fetched in it, and it's not long either.
Gotcha.
But yeah, so we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes, man.
That'll be interesting.
We'll see if I can get her on the train.
On the anime train?
Yeah.
She'll be reading all your books?
No, she won't be reading my books, but at least she'll understand where I'm coming from maybe with when I'm reading those.
Yeah.
Dude, there's some deepness. My cat is going crazy right now. But yeah, there's some deep stuff to the anime, like manga.
I believe it.
It's pretty crazy.
I believe it.
Like each character has like, even like the random like flower shop person, like like their backstory and stuff like that. It's wild. Oh,
just like one of them little.
It was just a little.
It's a whack-a-mole.
Little whack-a-mole. But yeah, so no, I think TV shows are coming out really good. Movies are coming out again. I really want to go see James Bond. I don't know, you're not a big Bond guy.
I've never really been into movies or TV shows in general.
Yeah. James Bond, last one, No Time to Die of Daniel Craig just came out. So I'm looking forward to seeing that. I've seen all the Bonds. I kind of grew up on those. So I'm looking forward to seeing those and kind of closing the storyline with him. And curious to see where they'll go next with it, timeline-wise, like storyline, and really who's going to be the actor to play the James Bond guy. Yeah, Marvel's spitting out movies left and right and TV shows. Yeah, I feel like, dude, shit's been picking back up now within the television and like entertainment industry. Like, it was hard for a while. I know a lot of things got pushed back with COVID, and I'm wondering now, like, since everything kind of got pushed back, it's all just like bundled together. Everyone's just like, they're just shitting out content.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, probably.
Damn. I don't know. I think living in Hollywood or working at Hollywood would be pretty cool just to see everything that goes on, like films and stuff. I bet it was wild. Dude, talking about film sets, I told you about Alec Baldwin, right?
He killed somebody?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he shot him because it was a prop
for
gun.
For people that don't know, I think here's Alec Baldwin, an actor. I think he was shooting a movie called maybe Rust or something. It's like, I think it was a Western. And they were filming, and the prop master gave him a gun to, with blanks in it to shoot. And like the bullet that was like the blank still like had something in it, like shrapnel, ended up killing when Alec Baldwin pointed at the camera, to make that, like, I guess that's the shot they wanted. They want a head on like barrel shot. Mm-hmm. He shot that, it killed the lady that was filming. Yeah, is that wild? And now Alec Baldwin,
he's a murderer. No,
dude, that's why everyone was like, Alec Baldwin should be like put to jail or something like that, like locked up for this. And everyone's like, are y'all stupid? Like, he was on a movie set, told this gun is fake and it's a blank, and to shoot it, like, it's not his fault, it's the prop master's fault is really who should be held accountable for, like, legally. Mm-hmm. Because he's the one that's in charge of that was loading it and stuff like that. So I don't know.
I wonder if he lost any sleep.
Oh, dude, he's been like bad about it, man.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, you imagine just accidentally shoot. I think they knew each other too. I mean, working together on set. Yeah, but you imagine just killing someone like that with, like, you didn't mean just happen like that in front of all these people. That would suck.
He'll never be seen again.
Dude, he'll probably never film again. Or he'll definitely never be hold another prop gun again. I guarantee he'll never be in a movie where he has to shoot a prop gun. But yeah.
He'll be real big about gun control.
Yeah. Freaking crazy. So, yeah. Wild stuff happening in Hollywood. But still kind of wish I lived there.
I don't.
So, how are the waves?
The waves were pretty good. So on Tuesday, that was October 26th, the day after your birthday. Josh and I went down to Hatteras, and we left around 5:30. So we got to the island like right at sunrise, sort of, and we started checking some spots. The wind was offshore, it was glassy, and the first town is like Rodanthe, so we checked
Yeah.
a little before there at like S turns, and I think we stopped at a place called like Long Walks. And
Oh, y'all did go there?
well, yeah, we checked and looked, and it looked like it could have been, like it was going to be a fun day, but we didn't find like a spot that we thought was going to be like good for us quite yet. Went into Rodanthe, stopped at like that big parking lot pull off, and it looked fun there. Josh was like about ready to go out, and he looked at the cam down at Buxton. It's Buxton Coastal Hazard, which looks from Buxton down toward Avon, so it looks north, and it looked really good. So Josh was like, like maybe we should go there. So we sort of debated for a second, and then decided to go ahead and go, because we were like, I was telling him, I was like, if we're gonna be here all day, like it doesn't matter if we go down there, surf, come back, surf, like it, whatever. So we went down there and parked at the pull-off in between Avon and Buxton called Canadian Hole. And we walk over the dune, and it's just like perfect waves, like right on the beach. And there was no one. Yeah, there was no one there. And we were like, man, like we saw a bunch of pretty crazy waves. And then we were just like, we have to go out here. So we went out, probably got out around 8:30, because however long it took us to, do all those stops, sunrises around like 7 o'clock, like about an hour down the road. So I assume it was probably around that time. Didn't get out of the water from our first session until 3:30.
Oh, that's so long.
Yeah. So was just so dead, like could barely even paddle. I was like, no way I'm even going to want to go out for another sesh. Like, I don't care how much food I eat. We went down the road to Food Lion and got some food. Ate in the car from about, however long it took us, 3:30 to 5. Went back out at 5. And surfed until dark. Which isn't super late anymore. It's probably like 6:50 or something. Yeah. So it wasn't too long this second sesh, but yeah, did that and then drove back and was back here at like 9:30. So left at like 5:30, got back at 9:30.
Working 5 to 9.
And just surfed the entire day. It was so good. I'll get the videos from my phone and like embed them into this so you can see it. Yeah. But the waves were really, really fun, and saw a lot of people. And Josh and I surfed there all day by ourselves. Basically, like the peak that we were sitting on, no one ever really sat on. People were sitting, not down, too far away from us, but down. But we never really had to like compete for waves.
That's so nice.
But saw a lot of people get barreled. Saw a lot of crazy waves. Caught a lot of crazy waves.
That's wild, man.
It was a really good time, and I'm sure there are a ton of pictures and videos from people. I don't have social media, so I don't know where to find them anymore, but I can't wait. I'm sure Brett will put out a video because
was he there? You think?
I'm sure. I mean, unless he was going on a trip for like some other sponsor thing, he was probably surfing there because it was really good.
Dude, that's awesome.
So, and then tomorrow, today's the 29th, tomorrow's Saturday. Tomorrow's supposed to be really good too. I'm going to go down tomorrow in the morning and then come back up hopefully early because we have friends coming into town, but hopefully it's just as good, maybe even bigger.
All right, so now we're going to bring up Cheryl and Jeff's, I guess, responses, questions, what would they send us?
Yeah. So, Cheryl from the last episode was saying that she was yelling at the podcast because we were talking about Babe Ruth and getting all worked up over the Red Sox, saying that I like the Yankees better. But she did say that the Red Sox traded Babe Ruth because he had like temper issues, drank, smoked, got in the fights, didn't really care about taking care of himself, and
Really?
yeah, so like a lot of times teams would rather have a good atmosphere than have the best player that's like toxic.
Yeah.
So then she sent an article that goes into how the Red Sox fans received the trade back 100 years ago.
What's the Bambino, right?
Yeah, the great Bambino.
Oh, I love that for some reason.
So yeah, there's like a whole bunch of stuff in this article, but it's just saying like the Red Sox sold Babe Ruth for $100,000 cash back in like 1920, $100,000. So hefty amount, probably equal to a couple mil nowadays. But and then they have 2 questions, one from Cheryl and one from Jeff, and Jeff's question, I'm not sure how I'm supposed to answer, but
Trying to find it.
Cheryl said, should your significant other have the passcodes to your phone or computer?
Absolutely not. Yeah, I mean, I don't really give a shit.
Yeah, I don't care either. Sarah has the passwords to like my phone. She knows how to get into my phone if she needs to. I told her the password to my computer, but I don't know if she like actually remembers or cares.
Yeah. I know Grace, I think knows all my like stuff. Like I think I told her that like literally like 2 months into dating.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, like, here's my phone, here's my password, here's my Instagram login, Snapchat login. Like, I don't care. I remember giving her my Snapchat login because I was going on a trip and I couldn't bring my phone, so I wanted her to keep my Snap streak alive, man. Keep the streak alive.
You're so silly.
Back, remember when that was big back in the day?
Yeah.
Snapchat streaks.
Yeah.
Oh, good times.
Dude, my cousin has like I think a few that are over 1,000. Like, yeah, they're pretty intense. Yeah, Sarah has like, and I even showed her where like she hates when I do this, but I'm always like, if I die, like here's how you get in all my stuff. Like,
yeah,
this is what you need to.
Dude, hell yeah.
But yeah, I've never had an issue because I just don't like. I don't care. I don't really.
Yeah.
Have anything to hide.
Yeah, I don't really have anything I would say to hide, and I can't think if there's like another reason why I wouldn't. You know?
My thing is too like if I asked her, she might tell me her passwords, but like I don't necessarily know them because they're not my passwords. Like I
can't remember them.
That's what I'm saying. Like I can't remember them. I don't.
Yeah, like I can't remember Grace's computer login
because they don't mean anything to you because they're not your passwords.
No.
So.
Not at all.
You're like, this makes no sense.
I don't know what these words are.
What the fuck?
She has to spell it. She'll spell it to me, and then I think the first time she spelled it to me, because you realize if she spelled it to me, then I wouldn't realize like what it was because I'm so focused on like what each letter type.
Yeah.
And I would have forgot what I typed in, and I just hit enter. I'm like, oh, I have actually no idea what I just typed in.
Yeah. So, yeah, I'd say, no problem sharing passwords or anything like that.
No.
But if people didn't want to, like, I wouldn't really have a problem with that either, honestly.
It's like, all right, calm down. Calm down.
Calm down.
Calm down, sir. Yeah, no, I wouldn't care.
And then from Jeff, Duke or Caroline? Oh, it says Caroline.
It's probably.
Does this say Carolina? Yeah, it says Carolina.
It's probably about
Duke or Carolina?
Right?
Yeah. Choose carefully.
So, all right.
Duke or Carolina?
First off, don't really give a shit about any of them, but if I had to. So, Duke has always sounded really cool to me. It's always sounded like a really cool place. The name Duke, that was dope. But then I would say I haven't been to a Duke game. I've been to a Tar Heels game before because one of my mom's best friends. Anytime we went to go see her, all three of her kids went there, and they were big time
Oh yeah, they were
UNC fans, Tar Heel fans and stuff. And then James went there, right?
Yeah.
So if I had to say, I think I would go with Tar Heels over Duke, but I don't know, Duke still sounds cooler to me than Tar Heels.
I'm doing Duke because Coach K is.
That's the guy, right? That's the legend.
Yeah. Coach K is the best coach. Yeah, so I was saying that I would pick Duke because Coach K, best coach, and I don't know. I didn't really like Roy Williams, which is the coach.
I don't know who that is.
Of Tar Heels.
Yeah.
I don't know why. For no reason.
I think school-wise, I think I want to go to Duke. Something just sounds better about I go to Duke. Fuck yeah. There's just some type of F you when I say, hey, I go to Duke. I think I'm better than you.
You're so dumb.
But I don't know. I still think, basketball-wise, I feel like I want to be with the Tar Heels. But school, we're going Duke.
Duke is better. I'm picking Duke, Cheryl. Hopefully I picked the right one.
Oh, God.
Because I really don't know which one he likes better.
I think they like Tar Heels. I really think. I
probably do.
Oh, God. Well,
we lost our
We're down to one viewer. Hey, Sarah. How's it going?
It's just my dad and Sarah now.
Shoosh. All right.
But yeah, that's all their questions and comments that we have for the week.
All right, well, guys, coming to the topic card question of the podcast now. Christian, you want to explain?
Yeah, so we typically, sometimes, it's been a little random because we've been in different locations, but we'll do a topic card at the end, and it's a way to keep a topic going, keep things fresh.
So, this week, have you ever bought anything from a TV infomercial? So, not directly off the TV I've ever bought anything, but the as seen on TV, when it's Walgreens or something. I bought, shit, I just forgot what it was.
I know, so yeah, I'm in the same boat.
ShamWow.
ShamWow,
that's what it was. I bought a ShamWow. Because there's that commercial.
Yeah.
There's the commercial, that guy, on, cocaine, speaking so fast,
yeah.
You go, oh, you got Coke, you put it on there. Oh, and now it's all gone. Look at that. Look at paper towels, you're wasting your money. You're dripping all over the place. Jan, I'll come in, do this. Look at that. Now it drip. It's all fixed. Put it on the carpet, pop, bam, bam.
I bought some OxyClean off of Billy Mays here.
Was that an infomercial?
I don't know.
I feel OxyClean is so mainstream now. Everyone uses it.
I know, but I was joking.
Billy Mays also did, he did a lot of cocaine, I want to say. He was wild.
Maybe.
He was a wild man.
But I bought as seen on TV items, but I've never bought anything by calling in.
I've always wanted a Snuggie. Always.
Never had a Snuggie?
No, I always wanted a Snuggie, and then the Snuggie now turned into these huge like 4XL like hoodies that are like lined with like the like that blanket like temperature. It's like really like
fleece.
soft. Yeah, fleece. But like the hoodie goes like down to like your knees, and like it's just massive.
Yeah.
It's huge. I always wanted one of those. That's just fun. But now I kind of have one now, which is like the surf.
Yeah, the surf changing towel.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know I bought like a pan that was like this blue diamond.
Oh, it was like non-stick pan. Did you buy
Yeah.
something like
I
that?
bought that, and it worked well until I left it on the stove while the stove was on, and like it
Just
turned
burnt all
the
the
oil
sealant
that was
off.
it. No, it like turned the oil that was in it into like tar that connected to the Teflon or whatever it was pan, so it just like ruined it. But I'm trying to think what else. They had like an As Seen on TV store in MacArthur, I thought.
Yeah. You know what also this kind of reminds me of is Sky Mall. Have you ever bought anything off Sky Mall, which is like on planes? It's a magazine that just has like novelty knockoff like items or something like that. Yeah, I feel like those are
I've
always
never
really
seen
big.
that.
Yeah, I love looking through those.
Yeah.
But I think Sky Mall went out of business. Oh, good times. Yeah, I don't think I bought really anything else off the TV that I can.
Yeah.
Maybe like toys.
I know Sarah used to like get up 4 a.m. or something and like write down all the infomercial things she wanted and would like give it to her parents. So she got like a juicer off an infomercial that she still has when she was like a little kid.
That's funny.
So she's has some infomercial experience.
Yeah, I think that Slap Chop, what I have, I think that was an infomercial one too. Like it has been on TV. I bought that because of a YouTuber person, but I think that was an infomercial. Slap Chop is like you just put like a vegetable or whatever you want on it, and it's like on like a grated like sheet, I guess. When you slap it down, it like cuts it, dices it for you. Good for onions. But yeah, I think that may have been something too. But I remember as a kid, for some reason, always seeing about silver coins wanting to be sold on TV.
Yeah.
Get your limited edition mint gold eagle $50.
Yeah.
Call this line. It's like pure 24 karat gold, regular price, $100, selling at $9.99.
Regular plate.
You're like,
Price
what the
$100.
yeah. Your savings of $90-something. You're like, oh my god.
That's funny.
But yeah, we can do one more as well. But this one says, what are the most important qualities in friends? Trustworthy.
Drugs.
Yeah.
I'm just
A reliable drug source.
reliable drug source.
Heroin dealer. No,
Reliable black tar.
Yeah. I would say the honesty, reliability.
I mean, just name like the fruits of the spirit or
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah. Like, I'm like trying to think what's the other one.
They have to be loving. They have to be joyful. They need to be
Love,
peace,
joy, patience,
kindness, goodness,
yeah, faithfulness, gentleness.
self-control.
No, they don't need to have self-control. I don't mind a friend that can go off the railing. It's always good to have one of those in the group. Let me tell you.
We can just go off the rails.
Steven's coming down today.
Yeah.
That's my friend that goes off the rails sometimes.
That's my friend that goes off the rails sometimes.
Steven listens, so we'll see if he hears that or not.
This.
Yeah, that'll be funny. No, but Steven was always the one in college that was
wow, man,
doing the most. I thought, at parties, and it was the best.
It's Monday and Steven's pre-gaming for Friday's party.
Steven kept the party going.
Yeah.
That was like Steven's, I think, really good like characteristic with him was the guy knew how to keep a good party going. Like, or he could tell when it was like dying down. He's like, all right, so like get some shots going up in here. Let's go. Come on. You're like, oh my god, what?
That's so funny.
Yeah. You need your man that's a little self-controlled. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'd say all the aspects that Benton has would make a great friend.
Nah, not really, no. Crazy. You don't want a psycho. Get someone that's a little bit more mentally stable. Yeah. But yeah, no, I think... Hey, right through the cards. Oh, right there. Yeah, I would say friends. I think if one characteristic, I think mine would be dependability. Dependability. I think that's the number one. Let us know what you think. What's the one top characteristic?
Yeah, I would say, I guess mine would be like trustworthy.
Yeah. That's solid.
Yeah. So, I guess that'll wrap it up for this episode.
Yeah, I'll wrap it up for this one. We're getting into the holidays here, guys. Halloween is 2 days from now. Not really doing anything. Are y'all doing
I thought
any type
about
of
having
trick or treating like in a neighborhood or something where her kids are?
No, I thought about doing like a fire pit in my driveway, and then if
anyone walks by or something.
Yeah,
that's nice.
But besides that, I don't know. The thing is too, like,
you get dressed up.
I'll wear like this.
You don't want a onesie?
Nah.
You're not gonna wear your wetsuit?
Nope, I sure won't. You can't see, but my neck is
dude, his neck is terrible.
So chafed and messed up.
It looks gnarly. It looks like a lizard skin.
Yeah.
Is that what it looks like? Or like snake, like on their like belly, like the scales.
So that's from surfing all that time in one day. But yeah, I was gonna think about doing a fire pit, but the thing is, Halloween is supposed to end at dusk.
Really? It ends at dusk? I thought it started at dusk.
Maybe. Yeah, and then it ends at 7:30 or 8?
Yeah, I think 8.
I think you're right. You're right. I might do that.
I feel like you got kids in the neighborhood, right?
We used to. I mean, I trick-or-treated in my neighborhood. Thomas's neighborhood is where we trick-or-treated sometimes, and they got a good neighborhood, yeah.
Yeah.
Their neighborhood's stacked full of houses that all do all sorts of stuff.
Big time players.
Like walkthroughs.
Oh
yeah. Through their garage.
I wouldn't mind. This sounds so cliche, but not Halloween Town or something, but the Hallmark movies that are based in Halloween time, where it's the whole neighborhood, and it's all every single house is decked out, and there's that type of stuff, and life is great. Fantasy. I kind of wish there was somewhere around there, around this area.
There is, for
you
sure.
really think so?
Oh yeah.
That'd be cool. We'll do walk through houses and stuff. Halloween party for the adults over here, or something full-on carnival or something.
Yeah. No, I honestly believe that there are places in Virginia Beach like that for sure.
Oh yeah.
Dude, there's so many different neighborhoods in Virginia Beach.
There are a ton. I just don't know if anyone's doing anymore with COVID, man.
Dude, there's neighborhoods that don't give a fuck. They do it to piss people off.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. There's something in the paper about Halloween guidelines I saw. I didn't read it. I skipped over that one. I was like, nice. Next page.
More rules.
Oh, man.
That's funny.
But yeah, so we got Halloween's coming up. Then we got freaking Thanksgiving. Christmas, man. It'll be here before we know it.
Yeah. Hopefully we can keep up our schedule.
I know. It's going to get busy. Gonna get busy, but however, you think it's gonna snow big this year?
Maybe. I don't know.
I hope it does.
I hope it does too.
I hope it destroys us. I'm talking about 12 foot.
Ice Age.
12 foot.
12 foot.
Drifts. I'm talking about people's doorways.
You can't get out.
Can't get out of your house.
Forced government mandate.
Yeah.
They make it snow forever.
One of my favorite things about it was big hurricane Ida was coming in. They're like, guys, hurricane is coming in. We gotta be prepared. Number one thing is go get vaccinated.
Wait, did you hear that somewhere?
No, it's actual real. from the governor addressing the people right before the hurricane hit.
Really?
Is
That
it-
can't be real.
No, I'm being so dead ass. You didn't know that?
No.
Yeah. Oh,
The number
dude.
one thing is go get vaccinated.
Oh, dude, hold on. I don't know how to spell hurricane, but we'll see what happens.
That is really funny. I did not realize that.
Yeah. I'll see if I can find something.
No, you're
for
good.
you
You're good.
Off
But
screen, but yeah.
that's really funny.
Funny stuff. Funny stuff. But yeah, so holidays coming up. I hope everyone's having a good, what's it called? This will come out on Halloween. Spooky. Yeah, so I hope everyone's having a good Halloween. You're getting out, seeing people dressed up. Let us know what you dressed up as. And I'll see you next week.
Peace.